Oh, do.
Who the hell you think you jumping at, girl? Whenever you feel strong, you jump. I'm gonna whoop your
I wanna know where. I wanna know where. Ow!
All right. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Rudy. Listening to antics tonight. Let me let everybody know I'm live.
I'm live. Yes, I am. I'm telling you now.
Oh, Lord have mercy, help me. Oh,
Boo.
boo.
No,
No, oh, Lord. What are you doing, girlfriend?
can they see me?
No,
Can they see me now?
no,
Can they see me now?
no. I don't have the camera facing up.
Hi.
Oh, Lord.
I can't see, and I ran into the wall.
Well, take it off, Goofy.
We're doing a challenge, Mom.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You would know that.
Oh, this child. Okay. What? What? You helped make her that way. I don't hear it. It's one of those nights, y'all. Don't give me it. Don't give me that. No, you can wave your arms all you want. Wave your arms all you want. All right. Z. Oh, Lord. 25. Oh, these youngins. I tell you what. I cannot. All right. And we have a bonus kid tonight. It's going to be one of those days. I know. I finished the German Shepherd. And the Husky. This is the last of the 6. The other 3 are already done. But right now I'm trying to finish up partial crafts that I've got all over the place. So I'm trying to get it all done. Hey, Vince. Got so many partial crafts around here. I need to get them all done. So this will be the last one for this set. Then I can get these down to the shop and hung up. And this is one less thing floating around my room. What are you doing this weekend? Oh, nice. Nice. I have my tax appointment tomorrow. Ugh. With the construction, they've been closed for the last several days. So I'm going to get that taken care of. Well, more than they've been closed longer than just a few days, but I get to go take care of that and finish that off tomorrow. And then, nice. Then I'm going to see if I can talk hubby into driving up to Garnet Hill to see what the condition is if I can get up there. We will see. It's his last day off, so I don't know if he's going to want to go. I'm going to try to talk him into it. We'll probably take the Pathfinder. It's a lot easier. Oh, okay. Hey, Tracy. Oh, no, that's not fair. Sometimes that's the way you gotta handle it. Will it make you go away? Hey, it works. It works sometimes. Yep. Yeah. Oh, more of an idea. Interesting. Idea about what? Me start a Discord? No. It's enough for me to keep up with YouTube. Close enough. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, not really, Tracy. Yeah, I barely have enough time to keep up with YouTube. I'm not that fluent on Discord. Yeah, I'm off this weekend, Tracy, so I should be able to get some rest. At tax appointment tomorrow with the construction. They've been closed for the last week and a half. Oh no, it's always a good idea to discuss um, ideas. I don't have time to add something else to my plate right now. All right, go get some rest, honey. We'll see you later. Remind me not to sit with my leg up under me. My whole leg just went to sleep. Hey, Tracy. Did I? Oh, just put my finger right on it. Come on. Come on. Here it goes. Got the last piece. Okay. Antics. 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. Nope. 5.5 and 6. Email me your address. I'll try to get them to you. Get them out tomorrow. And these are they're formed, but they're still kind of soft, like the silicone. So those are the average middle sizes. So email me your address and I'll try to get them out tomorrow. I told you I got sets of freaking hooks. So many, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them all. And I still have a whole nother set of those too. But I'm keeping the other set. Yeah, these are it's got the 2.5 and the 3. I think I've got there it goes. I think I've got some of the uh steel ones for threads, but I'd have to dig around and find those. I'd have to find those. Um, F, which is number 6. Yeah, I'll see if I can find those too. Because I don't work with threads. My hands just don't allow me. Ain't no face. Yeah, I will dig around and see if I can find the steel ones for threads. If I can find them, I'll send them to you too, because I can't use them. I can't hold threads to crochet with. My hands are just, yeah, they don't cooperate. Diamond painting, no face. Yes, this is one of the projects that was in the works. I need to get it done so I can get it up to the shop and get another project done and out of the way. All this craft stuff I have floating around, I need to get it all done. Partial projects, and I'm working on all that. I think I'm working pretty quick, I think. This is the last one in the set of 6. These ones I don't have to seal because I am putting them behind glass. So I already showed you guys the Husky. When I got home and got done with everything after supper, I finished up the German Shepherd. And then I have that slot for this one. Golden or yellow lab. And then I probably will get the one out that Fraudy's friend sent me because it's already kitted up. So that's another thing I can get done. Kitted up just means that it's all ready to go and get started. Got a dog hair in there. There we go. Oh, I know cases are so much easier, aren't they? I heard that. He's trying to wrangle the kids. We have R2 plus a bonus.
Come back here for a fucking brownie. It ain't a brownie.
Oh, I'm in YouTube, so I can mod a lot easier. Last night I did my nails, so I'll be good there for a couple weeks. And I can just work on this stuff. Ooh! You said what? Ice cream?
No, get me ice cream.
Who said ice cream? Who said ice cream? They're ignoring me. Dadgummit. They are paying me no mind. That's so mean. I'm sorry. I'll get some ice cream later. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. That's what I'm saying. They out there talking about ice cream and then they're ignoring me when I ask. Ah, ah. Oh, what is that? What be that? What be that? What be that? There it is. Okay. Got it, antics. Uh, okay. I gotta see this. Very similar. At least the face. Very, very, very similar. All right. Let's finish off this bottom. Oh, dadgummit. I missed those ones because they were still covered up. Let me get that taken care of real quick. There we go. I'm telling you what, it's definitely close. Really close. I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, that is really close. Um, antics. I don't know if you're questioning or if you're calling or if you're saying who for No Face's cat. Um, hey Mo, but Tracy's cat. Almost, yeah, it looks real similar to who the cat who. Yeah, definitely looks similar for sure. Yeah, yeah, but just glancing, no, yeah, just glancing at it. If you're not paying attention, you could definitely confuse the two just by looking at your avatars. Okay, so there's some here and then here. Okay. See, that just looks so similar. These colors look so similar. One is just a tiny bit paler than the other. I don't know if you can even tell on camera. Barely.
Okay, we have.
Oh, what do we got here? What be this?
Try it before I say anything.
It's hot. What is it?
Over our knees.
Okay, I will try that in a minute. That's hot.
I'm just waiting in here to try it.
No,
Okay.
it's hot. It's got to cool down.
Me and Sis and Max all had our brownies at first. Didn't taste like brownies.
Tasted more like cake.
Not even cake.
Okay.
It tasted like burnt water.
Not even gonna ask. Not gonna ask.
So I put it back in for 3 minutes. And now we actually
Is that chocolate chip?
no, we don't have no chocolate chips.
Oh.
Now it actually tastes like a brownie. No?
Not quite.
Okay. Oh yeah, yours is still really doughy.
Mm-hmm. That's why. Texture, remember? Mm.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's okay. Flavor is not bad.
We're just going to thin the batter out and pour it down the sink because
No, just dump it in the trash and then take the trash out.
it's too thin.
Dump it in the trash and then take the trash out.
Okay.
The texture on that is just a
Yeah.
little
See, when
too
I
much.
broke mine, this is how it was
Ooh.
the first time.
Yeah, flavor.
After I put it back in, it wasn't this doughy.
You could use a little bit more cocoa powder, a little less brown sugar
We didn't use brown sugar.
or sugar, whatever. I thought you used brown sugar. You used regular sugar.
Mm-hmm.
A tiny bit less.
We couldn't find vanilla extract too.
Oh, we should have known somewhere.
I
Probably
couldn't find it.
on the top shelf of the cabinet.
Yeah, I looked. I couldn't find it. Because
Well,
I know
yeah,
where
that's
I
not-
keep my vanilla extract, and it wasn't there. I was happy with
Yeah,
myself.
burnt water is steam. Yes, no face. We'll get you all the stuff that you need. You can make them again tomorrow.
All right. Maybe we should just get the box brownie.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Till you find a good recipe that you can work with.
This is a recipe that's found in under 5 minutes. And we improvised it. Because one, we couldn't find the vanilla extract, and two, I didn't feel like cracking eggshells.
Yeah, that's all going to make a difference, dear.
Yeah. I knew the vanilla extract was going to, but I didn't know eggs mattered in brownie batter.
Oh yes, they make it rise, and they
This
hold it,
did rise.
and they hold together. I love that she likes to experiment with things, though, because you never know. The kid cracks me up sometimes, I swear. Yeah, no face. She actually is really good at cooking and baking. And she likes to experiment. She likes to try new things out, thinking outside the box kind of recipes, stuff like that. She enjoys that. Hence why I have no vanilla extract in the house, probably. She's probably used it all. Straighten those. Oh yeah, Tracy, she loves it. She's always trying new things. X23. New techniques. Son of a sorry. I caught most of them. See, this is why I'm not going to keep using these small trays because I tend to drop them so easily. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, uh, I can bake, just don't thoroughly enjoy it. Not like she does. Mm. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the problem I'm finding is I'm having a harder time holding on to these trays when these smaller trays because they're so um, shallow. It doesn't give me very much to hold on to. Um, now, like tomorrow, I probably won't have a problem, but I didn't work. Right, I won't be. I'll be off tomorrow, but I'm definitely having a harder time holding on to them if I've worked that day because my hands get so tired. Well, you're a groomer, you know, you understand. You know how tired your hands get. Oh, send me a before picture. Pickle vodka. I want a before and after picture, Tracy, because that is one that can be a little bit hard to capture the essence of the image. So I definitely want to see it. Oh, I knew you would. Exactly. Not and you have to remember I've been doing this over 20 years. So, yeah. Yeah, my hands get tired. I hope so too. I really do. Because if it works out, if it's charted well, they are beautiful images of that specific painting. If they're not charted well, it's questionable. It is very questionable. Do, 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 do. Okay, there's that one. Ah, Q16. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, definitely. Or the ones that fight and pull, because then you have to hold them and make sure they don't fall off the table, and you're constantly Yep. Go get some rest, antics. Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, I will try to find those other ones tonight too, before I get those sent out to you. Hey, Marla. Ooh. No, I've been on for about 45 minutes, Mara. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember. Another, yet another another reason. Hey, Brad. Um, that I like working alone. Just another reason. Reinforcing that. Just another reason. That's not awful. Did I get email? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember those days for sure. What did you send me? No face? Oh, Lord. Oh, so what I do is I I book in my appointments on the hour, on the quarter hour, or the half hour, and then as they come in, that gives me enough time to get them in the tub and get them started and under the dryer while I go back to start the next one, and I just rotate them out like that. Look at No Face. I can't with him. Oh. Is this a pickle juice, or a pickle vodka? Ooh. Oh, come on, load already. It is. 99 pickles, 99 proof liquor. Oh, shit. You sure did say pickles, didn't you? Oh, thank you, Marla. Yeah, this is the last one of that set of 6. Oh, Brad. Oh, come on, load already. For the color, did you just do ink drops? Or did you hold a mark there? What? Oh, yeah, keep the light off of it. But look at it kinda looks like just ink drops or holding the marker so it spreads on its own because 'cause they're so irregular. I like that. So that's like a red orange. That's like this one you can really see. See what I'm talking about? Gives it that halo effect. I really like this color. It's like a mauve fuchsia color. I really like that one. See how it haloed? That's so cool. I like the way that looks. Those are nice. Those are calming, actually. These are very calming. I like these, Brad. Okay, let me see. Ooh, yeah, looks like this is gonna be a good one, Tracy. Big enough. Looks like it's got quite a bit of confetti, so it's gonna have those nice color blends like it's supposed to. This one looks like it's gonna be a good one. You can clearly see, even though it's the blank canvas, You can clearly see. All right, so this is a new one that Tracy's getting ready to start diamond painting. I know it's kind of hard to see it because it's all faded out on the picture. That's just the plastic reflecting light. You can really see. So this is the grid pattern here. You can really see the definition of color. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. It's got some confetti in here, which just means a lot of small areas of different colors. Color blocking would be like big areas of the same color, but you got a lot of confetti in here. I think this one's gonna work out to be nice. And it's big enough. I think you're gonna get a lot of detail on that. Oh, wow, I can't wait. I want a finished picture too, before and after, when you're done with it. I can't wait to see that one. Oh, it was Starry Night. It's a diamond painting of Starry Night. But that's one of the ones that of the classics that can be a little difficult for diamond painting if it's not charted well, because there's so many swirls. Um, the colors can sometime end up, instead of having enough space on a larger canvas. Um, I've seen some that are literally Starry Night, but they're supposed to be Starry Night, but they end up being just big blobs. Um, because the charting wasn't done very well. That one looks like it's gonna come out nice. I can't wait to see it finished. B, which I already know is black. Like, you always misbehave. Why are you asking for permission now? Yeah, no mods tonight. I mean, I can change that real quick. I can throw a wrench at you. And that'll make you behave somewhat. Yeah, Marla, it is that's one of the ones that can be very tricky because, like I said, if they don't, let me pull it back up. Let me turn it sideways. If it's not large enough, a lot of like the swirls and then the stars, they end up just being big blobs and you don't get the effect. But this one is large enough, you can see the confetti in here. That's going to definitely, even in the star here. See how the different symbols? Can't make out all the symbols, but I can tell there's a lot of different symbols in there. That's really going to make the difference. That's going to make a huge difference in the quality of the final picture. This is just one of those art pieces that is difficult. If you get it small, it does not come out. I mean, if she's up for it. Played what song? No Face. E, number 5. Oh, interesting. Ooh, Tracy. Yeah, I definitely wanna see that one when it's done. I bet it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, 14. Oh, okay. See. T, 19. I what? No, I didn't. Right, Brad? Actually, I want ice cream. Somebody said ice cream earlier, and they completely ignored me when I asked. See how much my family loves me? Completely just ignored me. I know, Marla, that's what I said. Okay, 10. That is exactly what I said. Oh, you know what I should do is I should go by the bar tomorrow, see if they've got any empty liquor bottles. 'Cause for my extras, my leftovers, I'm gonna start putting them in a, um, liquor bottle, and you can buy the, um, rechargeable or even USB, little lamps that just fit right in the top. I know, Brad, that's what I'm talking about. Right, Tracy? They just completely ignored me. I think it's because bonus kid is here, one of the bonus kids, and they weren't paying attention. They weren't listening to me. Uh-huh. Right, Marla? Yeah, so I've got so many extras. Oh, I'm sure I could. I'm just gonna wait. Um, I have so many leftover drills. I think that's gonna be the easiest and most compact way to store them. I know you smell like pickles. L 11. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the most compact way to store them, and I'll be able to access them anytime I need to. I can just pour some out in a bowl and pick the colors that I need, and still make it, a nice display. That's what I'm thinking at least. But I gotta go by the bar and see if they've got any empty bottles. And they don't have to match. I think it'll be cuter. Sure, no face. I think it'd be cuter if the bottles don't match. S is 18. U is 20. Almost done. Good night. And H is number 8. All right. Now I'm not sealing these ones. Hey, Mark, because they are going behind glass. This is ready to go to the shop and get hung up with the other ones. Go this way. So that's the last one there. Just have to clean the glass before I hang them up. Hey, Eric. Oh, you're fine. I figured that's what it was. All right. That one is done. I can go in the trash. I need a little baggie to put these drills in. Hang on, I gotta get up. Right, Mama? I had the same thought. See, great minds think alike. One, maybe 2 bags should be enough. Ralph. Okay. I'll get a sneeze. I did my nails last night. Little Easter inspiration. Little rabbits on there. Yeah, because it would be a little bit weird if I put it here at my house. That would be a little weird. So, FYI, um, for those that use the small trays, you can take these little foam and cut each rib and make stoppers for your trays if you don't have stoppers. It's a little DIY FYI. You can make stoppers for your small trays. You have extra of these. You just cut the rib off, cut in the valley of each one, and each one will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stoppers for your trays. No, Brad. No. So that's a little trick for my fellow diamond painters. And then you know how you get there we go. You know how you get the little residual the focus? Come there it goes. See how you get the little residual pink wax in there? Paintbrush. Oh, Tracy, I know I can't wait to see when it's done. Yeah, just take a toothbrush or not a toothbrush. You could probably use a toothbrush. A paintbrush and just brush out your tray. You get that little buildup of the pink wax in the bottom sometimes. So this tray's got residual because I haven't because I can't find the micro mini ones here. And I always forget to order them when I make an order. I tend to use either the pink wax that comes in the kit or Blue Tack poster putty, which is what I've got in this one right now. Oh, Brad, don't even. Minecraft look. Yeah, I've heard they work great. I can get the minis, but not the micros here in town. And I always forget to order some. I've had really good luck with just the Blue Tack, which I can get, or poster putty, because some of it comes in white too. The Gorilla Glue brand is white. And I've been fine with that. I have tried a couple of the other putties, but just a couple. And to me, those have not been much different than the Blue Tack. So I won't be reordering. But that's just me. That is just me. I'm not down in any company or anything like that. That's just been my experience. Yes, it does remind me of a special someone. Now that I'm done with the painting, it's called the vacuum cleaner, and I just throw them bad boys away because I don't need them now. That too. If you're still painting and you need them, then it's like, oh, shit. And you have a heart attack because you need them. Yeah, your heart stops. It's like, shit. And you're crawling around on the floor with your phone as a flashlight with tweezers picking them up out of the carpet. Mm-hmm. Done that. I think that was a pretty accurate description, Tracy. Marla, what do you think? Right, Marla? I know that feeling as well. Done it. Been there. Again, you have a heart attack. And then you pull out. Let's see if I can just dump them. No, because they want to catch. You still have a heart attack. Then you pull out the tweezers again. And a light. Because if they're not setting right. Yeah, I tend to do one color at a time in small sections. I mean, I don't try to pull the plastic off the entire painting all at once to do one color, but I'll pull a section of the plastic back and do all of the color in that section. Oh, I bet. I'd have probably cried. Yeah, I'll pull back a section a few inches. Hoi. Yeah, so I'll show you in a second. I don't think I've shown this. Like, I just knocked over my bag and dumped a few. Good thing it's just a few. And we can do that. Mind your toes, mind the piggies. Who's that?
Me.
Oh, What you want? The hell is that for?
It came in that puzzle thing. They ain't gonna fit my big hands.
No, they're not. Okay.
Any
Okay.
questions?
Because you have 8 hands.
That's strangle you better.
Love you, babe.
Love ya. Wait, I put it together.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why they give you the gloves.
I got no clue. Right, Tracy? Oh, dude, Tracy. He wears a size 13 wedding ring. Even with my nails, he can literally curl his fingers over mine. Even with my nails. All right, so I made this little rack. I'll get some ice cream when I'm done. Yeah, giant. Giant. Okay, so I made this little rack for these trays. Right now I have tape on the back because I was moving things around. Oh, and I had drills in there apparently. Okay, well, looky there. Yeah, looky there. So this is just balsa wood. And bread and popsicle sticks. That's all with 60 slots. And it was leftover balsa wood that I had from another project. I had enough and I could make this whole rack. Hey, Bill. And each of my trays are numbered. So all I did was I cut the balsa wood all the same length. And then I just used super glue and glued in the popsicle sticks. Cut the ends off as wide as I needed it. And just super glued it all together. I didn't even use wood glue. I used super glue. So it's not perfect, see? But his worked for probably 2 years. His worked for probably 2 years. Even got in my keyboard. There we go. Okay, I don't think that much was sitting. I may have missed a tray when I was dumping them. So we're going to just grab this. Oh, and it was super easy. I just took the trays that I had, which were a bunch of these ones. I had a bunch of the plain ones, and then a bunch of Dreamer Design ones, which happened to be all the same size. And I just took them and kind of marked out. I laid out 6 of them and then marked it out on the balsa wood with a little bit of extra room on the sides. And there you go. That made it a lot easier. I know, always with the mess. I think I may have most likely I missed a tray. stuck between my fingers in my ring. Stuck in my ring. Okay, that should be enough. I can just stick my finger. Always with the mess, I know. All right, another project done. I'm moving on getting these partial projects done. Heck yeah. I don't want to start anything else tonight, so we'll just hang out and talk for a few minutes. Gotta find the other. Let's see if it's in here. No, not in here. Gotta find the other pink pouch that I have my crochet hooks in, so I can find the tiny hooks that are for the threads. Don't know where it's at right now. It's in one of my crochet bags. I'm just not sure which one. Huh. I gotta find the other one because I have two pink cases like this, and it's got to be in the other one. I just don't know where that is at the moment. Which painting? Sun painting. What sun painting? It's done. I know which one you're talking about. Where did I put it? I know which one you're talking about. I finished it. And I put it up somewhere so it wouldn't mess it up. Damn it. I know I don't know where I put it. Where the hell did I put it? Yeah, I finished it. But I don't know where I put it. I tell you, and I mean it when I say it, I would lose my damn head if it wasn't attached. And I mean that. With all honesty. I don't know where the hell, I don't remember where I put it. Nope, not there. It's around here somewhere. I know that. I just don't remember where. Mark my words, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. I know I've got some t-shirts. That I need to get done. And this is going to be one of them. right, Brad? This is going to be one that I think this is cute. So I got a bag full of t-shirts that I have had set aside. I thought that was it. It's not. I went dark. It should be. What's going on? I was trying to screen share and apparently it didn't like it. Anyways, I have a bunch of, yeah, I was trying to screen share. That's weird. Let me try one more time. I've got the live pulled up on my tablet, so let's try. Did it go this time? It's still going black. Why is it still going black? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I was trying to show you guys, but I got a bag full of t-shirts that I have a bunch of designs that I want to make, and I guess I'm gonna have to just show you when I make the t-shirts. Because apparently it doesn't like it when I try to screen share. That's weird. Oh, Tracy, Marla, these big fat pens, you can get them fairly cheap. When I've been working, this makes all the difference on days that I've worked. And you can tell how fat that is. It makes it so much easier. You can get them on Amazon. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why. Let me see if I can pull it. Pull it up on my phone so I can show you. Do. Gotta find it in my phone. There it is. All right. Yeah, I know. Opening screen. Oh, perfect, Marla. I will update later. My stuff. Nope, that's not the one. Focus. Focus. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. This is one of the shirts I'm going to make. A groomer would understand. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot to loop the music. There we go. There's on here. I like that one. Right, Marla? Yeah, so I have a bag full of t-shirts that I need to do. All right, Brad. You have a wonderful day, my dear. Yeah, I was like, mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna put that one on probably. Oh, okay. Tracy, I thought you would like that. I thought you would like. But yeah, I got a bag full of t-shirts that I've been meaning to get to, so because I'm trying to finish in progress stuff. I need to get it done so I can get this stuff taken care of. And then I have another t-shirt that I did that was supposed to go to somebody, but I asked repeatedly for their address and they never sent it to me. So, and that was last year. I'll show you. It's a black version. Yeah, I asked. Yes, no face. I asked multiple times for um, what the address to send it to, and they never told me. So, and now they don't stream at all anymore. So, I don't know what else to do with it. So, I guess I'm going to keep it. So, I've got that one, but I've got a whole bag of t-shirts. So, exactly. Exactly, Tracy. And I'm upfront with my clients. I tell them, they ask me, how often should I bring them in? Do you want me to be nice or do you want me to tell you the truth? 99% of the time, they tell them the truth. So I do. Right. And the reality is the haircut needs to reflect the lifestyle of the dog and the owner, as well as reality and realistically, how much care and time do they want to put into their dog at home? Because the longer you leave them, the more time, the more energy, and the more care you have to do at home. Oh, I've got yarn to do it. Oh, I've got the yarn to do it for sure. Um, with with your dreads, do me a favor, measure your head all the way around so I can make sure the opening's wide enough for you because of your dreads. I can do that. I got the iron. I gotta do this. I still have to do the 2 bucket hats, though. I'll have to do those first. But yeah, I can do that. And what color? I got army brown, army green. Yeah, Tracy, gotta be realistic about it. Um, black, red, dark teal, purple, yellow, royal blue, ocean blue, lime green, variegated. It's a fine weight, um, and it's a wool content, so it'd be warmer. I don't, I don't think you'd need that in what, North Carolina. I wonder if I could do a sewing pattern. Okay, there it goes. Let's see what Pinterest gives me. Sun hat, crochet. All right, my computer is taking a little while to load. Crochet. No, 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 no. Just measure it around with how you normally wear your dreads. So if you just let them hang, I need that measurement. If you tend to pull them back, sometimes that can make your head a little bit bigger. So style your dreads the way you normally would and then measure around. I'm sure I could find something. I'm starting to see some fabric patterns, but 99% of them are definitely crochet. Now I do have more yarn downstairs. Just not sure what I have downstairs. Hey, Miriam, how are you, honey? Yeah, I have a whole nother shelf of yarn downstairs. I'm sure I have more colors downstairs. Maybe even some lighter weight. Just gotta look. Okay, blue is your color. All right, I'll see what I got. Yeah, you can use a piece of string. Just don't stretch it when you run it around. But because of your dreads, I want to make sure that it fits properly. So just make sure you have your dreads in the style that you normally wear them. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll find something. I'll see what I have no face as far as yarn, and then we'll go from there. Because I don't think I have any fabric like that. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I had to work today, so I haven't really watched too much as far as lives um, today. I've been listening mostly to HOA horror stories today. So I'll have to go back and watch that. That's fantastic. Yeah, I wished we were getting exposure like that over here. I think the movement would definitely grow. Right? Yeah, I had a husky mix and um, shepherd mix. Husky mix, shepherd mix. I forget what the other one was. There was 3 today. So today was an oddball day. I was supposed to have 2 more, but they had to reschedule at the last minute. Um, so but then hubby came down and we got some curtain rod, a new curtain rod up, hung up the because in my shop I've got a huge opening for a counter space um, where you could, if I was set up that way, I could actually have my desk right there and be able to interact with my clients right there. But because it's a huge open window or counter area, it's like huge and open. It's like 100 inches wide. Um, I have plastic up. It's plastic so that I can still see when clients come in when I'm working in the back. You spend a lot of time with the force dryer and the brush, brushing and shedding them out. I do hand stripping, yes. I'm actually the only one in town that does hand stripping. Traditional hand stripping, yes. Um, but in order to keep all that hair that's flying around in the back, in order to keep it from my lobby area, I have this big um, piece of plastic up, and we had to replace it today. Yeah, so a husky, it's super dense, super thick, and you use the force dryer and a brush, and you just go to town. Same with the shepherd mix. Oh, yeah, yeah. Um, most dogs here in the States, um, more often than not, groomers don't know how to hand strip, so they will just clip them into pattern. And even with over 20 years that I've been grooming, there's only been a handful. No face. There's only been a handful that I've had to actually hand strip, that the owner wanted them truly hand stripped. So, Marla, that's a trick that people can use for maintenance at home. You can use the shop vac that has dual ports. So on one side, on the front side, you have the vacuum port, and on the back side, you have the blower port. If you take the hose and put it around on the blower port, yes, yes, Tracy, that is what I had today. Um, and you use the crevice tool, which is the narrow flat one. That is a method um, that you could use as home maintenance. Um, the force dryers that I use are actually a little bit more powerful than that. Um, and then I'll use that. Miriam, yes. That is not uncommon in this line of business at all. Um, our hands definitely, yeah, definitely pay the price. I do actually also have mild arthritis in my hands. So yeah, we definitely feel it. Yes, for days. Yes, days and days and days and days and days. And let's put it this way: the shepherd mix, um, she was kind of on the larger side. She stood almost as tall as my hip, and I'm 5'5.5". And the husky mix was, I'm looking at Mona. Yeah, she was a little bit bigger than Mona. So yeah, it's a lot of work. But in order for their skin and coat to be as healthy as we can, we got to get all that dense undercoat out. And a lot of times, especially here, yeah. So Miriam, Tracy is also a groomer as well. Um, yeah, those huskies and shepherd mixes. Hoy, I did a last Saturday. I worked and I did a red border collie, and oh my god, the hair that came out of him, it was insane. It does. It does. Yeah. Um, Now I'm in a position because I work for myself. Um, I'm able. I don't personally. I've seen some shops that have that for sweeping up hair off the floor and stuff. I just keep my shop back right there and I vacuum up after every dog and clean up after every dog. So, because I'm a little neurotic about having a bunch of hair floating around on the floor, I would hit it and feet would go out from under me. So that's not safe. So I clean up after every single dog. I have heard of shops that have that though. But, yes, I have one of those. And Tracy, he's long haired and dog aggressive. But yeah, I like I was saying, I since I work for myself, I I have the opportunity to keep my prices as fair as I can. Momo, wake up, baby. Bad dream. Bad dream. Is that right? Hi. I see you. I'm baby. Um, I have the opportunity to fully practice what I preach, which is what? Oh my goodness. You wouldn't. Anyways, yeah, I have the opportunity to practice what I preach, where I am a firm believer in just because you can charge whatever you want doesn't mean you should charge whatever you want. And I'm able to, because I source my own supplies, I am able to shop for the best deals. I know, no face, some people just take things completely out of context. And I'm able to keep my overhead costs as low as possible. So your standard short-haired Chihuahua, short-haired Dachshund, their baths are only $15, things like that. So, because she's Simona Love, she's dead. She's dead to the world asleep right now. Um, I'm a firm believer in making grooming accessible for everyone, not just for those that can afford it. So that is my business philosophy, I guess is the best way to put it. No face, I don't think I'd be able to do it much of anything except for shave your dreads off, if that's what you're looking for. I mean, if you want a good shaving, I could definitely do that. Not a problem. I used to cut hubby's hair all the time. I know that's what I'm asking. I mean, that's all I could do, really. I used to cut hubby's hair all the time. I cut my own hair. I cut the girls' hair and trimmed the girls' hair for years. I've cut my own hair for years too. Yeah, so where I live, Miriam, is a very small, very rural community. And unfortunately, there i- there are very few jobs here that give you the big bucks. Um, and being that we are so far out in the middle of nowhere, and I mean we are very isolated. We're not just a small town like you would normally think. We are a very isolated, very rural, very out there town. And because of that, we have a very high population of those that may be down on their luck. Um, they're on a fixed income, things like that. And unfortunately, those tend to be the pet owners that are unable. Yeah, Groom Lake. Um, those tend to be the pet owners that are least likely to properly take care of their animals that need to be groomed. So that is my goal, is to try to make services accessible. That's why I offer free nail clippings. I never charge for anybody that walks in for nail clippings. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in operating my business old school, to where you give back just as much as you take. And it's worked really well for me because I've been able to help a lot of people that way. So she can't get up there on her own. I don't have one on my business cards right now, but even on my pens and my business cards, let me see. Okay, that's got the old number on it. So even on my pens and stuff, free nail clipping Monday through Thursday. So I mean it when I say that I actually do offer that. Let's see. Oh, that's La Fiestas. 10. So yeah. Oh, try to get the there it goes. Maybe sort of kind of free nail clipping Monday through Thursday. So yeah, and here's the funny thing. Um you don't have to pay that kind of money for all that special equipment because not, it's just like with anything else. All you're doing is paying for a name. Find a good brand that you like it that works well for your needs. It doesn't have to be expensive. And that's kind of what I try. It doesn't have to be. And that's how I operate business. I have brushes that I buy at the local cow ranch, which is a ranch and feed store. Exactly, Tracy. You do what you can when you can. And one day, if you open your own shop, you'll be able to make your own choices. That was one of the reasons when I went back to work, because I took a few years off as a stay-at-home mom and I was just grooming on the side, friends and family. But when I did open my shop, that was one of the reasons I opted to open my own place instead of going back to work for somebody else. There were a couple of reasons, but that was one of them. You do what you can when you can, and then if you ever open your own place, you can make your own choices, and you can be able to give back as much as you feel is necessary or needed in your area. Anyways, what I was saying is, the local cow ranch, they're a ranch and feed store, and they have this brand of brushes, these green brushes, and I love them. Handles are perfect. They're big, not super fat handles, but enough that I can get a good grip on it even after my hands get tired after all day working. And I can still hold onto the brush nicely. Don't worry about it slipping out of my hands or anything. The small headed brush is like 13 bucks. The large head, the large brush is like 14, 15 bucks. And I'm a professional and I've been using them for, I can get about a year. I can get about a year out of a brush before it's ready for a new one. And for a professional, that's not bad. Yeah, Tracy. But you're actually gonna find that in a lot of places. It's not just corporate. Trust me, it's not just corporate. There are a lot of places. Exactly, Miriam. Exactly. Yeah. So I love these brushes. Yep. Price is not everything for sure. Um, yeah, these brushes, I like them because not only are they very well made, but even though they're slicker brushes, most slicker brushes don't have the um, plastic nubs on the ends to protect. These ones have microscopic ones and they last forever. I love these brushes. The only thing that I could potentially improve on these brushes is to make the pins just a tiny bit longer. That's a good question, No Face. I got no clue. Yeah, if I could improve on these brushes, that would be the only thing I would do is make the pins just a little bit longer for the really dense coats. Right? That's a really good question. And my steel combs, not gonna lie, Amazon, because a steel comb is a steel comb is a steel comb. The only difference is the handle on those that have handles. Um, I tend to use the double-sided combs, so I don't have handles on my combs. But yeah, a steel comb is a steel comb is a steel comb. There's nothing special about them. If we want to break it all down and make it its base, you know, base price and realistic as possible, a steel comb is a steel comb is a steel comb. What you pay for is the name, the color, because some of them come colored, some of them, it's just the spine of the comb that is colored. Yeah, you end up paying for the looks. But if you need a basic steel comb, Amazon for like $3. My shampoos, I buy the concentrates that are the groomers, for groomers. Um, I pay average $35 a gallon. They do. You will you will drop your steel combs so much, you'll end up losing teeth out of your comb eventually. But yeah, they'll last forever. Um, but my shampoos, I shop and I shop and I shop, and I've gotten where I have a couple of different brands um, that I use, and they're made in small batches. They're all biodegradable. They all are made here in the US, so I'm not paying extra overseas shipping or anything like that. And on average, I spend about $35 a gallon. Yeah, no face, they will. This is true. Um, so buying from and my goal when I'm researching a new shampoo is to buy from other small businesses, and that's our smaller businesses, and that's worked out really well for me so far. That's worked out really well for me. Um, sure, ask away. Anything about grooming is never a stupid question, and I most likely will not laugh. 'Cause this is ultimately about the health and well-being of dogs, which obviously dogs do fart, and Mona, oh, yeah, oof, when she's had too many treats, not good. I just realized my nails match my cup. Oh, if you do not have it just posted right before you, no face. If you do not have an actual odor eliminating shampoo, what you can do, you've got 2 options. Um, actually, you got 3. It depends on what product you're using. If you're using a groomer's grade concentrate, you can lessen the dilution, which means you make shampoo stronger and let it sit. Okay, the next suggestion is you can add a little bit of baking soda, but you want to do it you wanna shampoo the dog, get him sudsed up, and then go in and kind of sprinkle baking soda. Tracy, you sprinkle some baking soda on and around the area where it was. Oh, okay, and let it set. Kinda rub it into the hair, but do not rub it into the skin because baking soda is actually small crystals and can, be abrasive to the skin. So you wanna rub it into the hair, not the skin. Um, another option to really strip everything from the hair, but you'll need to you can use classic Blue Dawn, not the extra concentrate or the power wash or any of that, just the classic Blue Dawn. You can bathe them in that and let it sit for a few minutes. The thing with that is it can be drying to the coat because it's stripping everything off the hair. So you wanna go back after you rinse them out, you wanna go back with something, either a moisturizing shampoo or a good conditioner and really put that moisture back into the coat. That's how I would deal with that. That's how I would address that. If you end up, like I said, if you end up using the classic Blue Dawn, no, yes, the classic Blue Dawn, not just any kind of, because sometimes they have added moisturizers like Palmolive. Sometimes they have other stuff like the Dawn Power Wash has other stuff other than soap in it. So the classic Blue Dawn, and I'll show you which one. It's the one that they use for wildlife. Um, and that were exposed to oil spills. Okay, so this is the one I'm talking about. Let me bring that up a little bit. The classic Blue Dawn, not the professional or the power wash or the other scents. I'm talking about the classic Blue Dawn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that I hear you. You don't want any of these ones, these newer ones. This is actually a hand soap, not a dish soap. You don't want the professional, the platinum. You don't want any of that. You want the classic Blue Dawn. That one. Oh, okay. Well, this is the one you want. The one that they used for wildlife that have been exposed to oil spills. Like I said, if you end up doing that, you'll need to let them soak for a little bit, 5-10 minutes. But doing that is going to strip everything from the coat, all the healthy oils and everything, and dry the coat out. So you want to go back once they've soaked in that, and you rinse them out really good. Make sure you rinse them, completely out. Right? No face. And then you want to go back with either a moisturizing shampoo, specifically moisturizing, or go back in with a conditioning treatment or a good conditioner so that you can put that moisture back into the hair and it doesn't stay dried out. That's how I deal with a lot of stubborn stains, or not stains, but smells. Um, you got those three options: either specifically an odor eliminating shampoo. If that, if you don't have access to that, then the baking soda, which what is the chemical of baking soda? I forget. Sodium bicarbonate. That's what it is. That's the other name for it. Sodium bicarbonate is the other name for baking soda. But if you go that route, remember, baking soda is a crystal, even though it's a powder. The powder itself is a crystal. So it can be abrasive to the skin. You don't want to rub it into the skin. You only want to rub it into the hair, and let it sit. Yeah, yeah. That's an odor eliminating, a type of an odor eliminating shampoo. Um, and then the Dawn. The Dawn will probably be the easiest, to be quite honest, because it literally will strip everything off the coat, off the hair. So that should take care of it. All right, let's see if anybody is live, because it is just about that time. Let's refresh. Yes, it can be very abrasive to the skin. That's also another reason why they recommend not brushing your teeth with straight baking soda because it can be abrasive to your teeth. Because a lot of people will like literally take their toothbrush and just dip it into baking soda and just brush their teeth with just straight baking soda, and it can actually do more damage because it's very abrasive. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to rub it into the skin. All right, it looks like Hammy and Scooter. Yeah. Ham it up again and Scooter, they're doing a live together. So we'll share Scooter copy. Yeah. If you actually talk to your dentist, they'll tell you it can be very abrasive. Yeah, it can be good for that too, but you don't want to like scrub it into your skin, dog skin. You don't want to scrub it in, or you definitely don't want to brush your teeth with it straight very often. I know occasionally if you've got good strong teeth, but using straight baking soda can definitely brush away and be abrasive to the enamel on your teeth. All right. So Scooter is live still. Let me double check one more time. Yep, she is still live. So there is Scooter's link. I can't think of anything important right off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think. I don't think there's anything super important off the top of my head, but I have not been tuned in very much the last couple days. Gonna be honest. So on that note, if you are headed to bed and you need them, night meds, sweet dreams, sleep tight. Oh, you're welcome, Miriam. Anytime. You can always email me too if you got any other questions. Yeah, definitely. We'll answer any questions that can help anybody with anything related to dogs. If I know it. If I don't, I will tell you. So if you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds. Don't forget to make time to find something beautiful to look at. It makes the day better. I promise it does. Like I said, I can't think of anything super important. So on that note, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. But don't forget to be kind to yourself. I'll see you guys later.